Imagine you've built an AI application. You ask a question, but the answer isn't quite right. Maybe it's inaccurate. Maybe it ignores your instructions. Maybe it doesn't know your company data. So what do you do next? Do you rewrite the prompt? Add RAG? Change the model? Adjust the temperature? Or fine-tune the model? Surprisingly, most teams jump straight to the most expensive option before trying the simplest ones. Today, let's build a practical decision framework you can use every time your AI performance isn't good enough. The first question is surprisingly simple. Does the model actually know the answer? But you're asking it poorly? Maybe your instructions are vague. Maybe you forgot to specify the output format. Maybe you didn't include examples or enough context. In many cases, the model is perfectly capable of solving the problem. It simply wasn't given clear instructions. Prompt design is the cheapest, fastest, and often the most effective optimization you can make. Before changing anything else, always ask yourself, could a better prompt solve this? Suppose you're asking about your company's HR policy, last week's meeting notes, or an internal design document. No amount of prompt engineering can make the model answer questions about information it has never seen. This is exactly where Retrieval-Augmented Generation, or RAG, comes in. Instead of expecting the model to remember everything, you retrieve the relevant documents first and provide them as context. You're not making the model smarter. You are simply giving it the information it needs before it starts reasoning. Imagine asking a very small language model to solve a complex architectural problem or write thousands of lines of production code. The issue isn't the prompt or the data. It's simply the wrong model for the task. Different models are optimized for different strengths. Some excel at reasoning. Others are faster and cheaper. Some specialize in coding, while others handle multimodal tasks. Before optimizing anything else, make sure you're using the right model for the job. This is where many developers underestimate the power of inference tuning. These settings don't change the model itself. They simply control how it behaves during generation. A lower temperature makes responses more deterministic. A higher temperature encourages creativity. Top B controls how adventurous the model is when selecting the next token. Max tokens limits the response length. And parameters like the random seed help produce reproducible outputs. Often small adjustments here can solve problems without changing the model or rebuilding your application. Fine-tuning is one of the most misunderstood concepts in AI. Many people think it teaches the model new facts. In reality, fine-tuning is primarily about changing behavior. It helps the model adopt a consistent writing style, follow a specific response format, or understand domain-specific patterns. But if your problem is missing knowledge, fine-tuning isn't the solution. RAG is. Fine-tuning should only be considered after you've already optimized your prompt, added retrieval, selected the right model, and tuned your inference parameters. It is usually the most expensive and most complex option, so it belongs at the bottom of our decision tree, not the top. Let's step back and look at the complete framework. Every time your AI system underperforms, start with the simplest questions. Is the prompt clear? Does the model have the required knowledge? Are you using the right model? Have you tuned the inference parameters? Only after all of those are addressed should you consider fine-tuning. If you remember only one thing from this video, remember this. Don't optimize the model first. Optimize your decisions first. Hope you enjoyed the sketch. We'll see you in the next one.